We're almost done.
No,
Almost being the key word. We're not
We're
done yet.
We're almost done the second third of the game.
No, the second fourth of the game. We still have last story.
No, I won't count last story as a third. That's one level and a boss.
One absurdly long, entire game-long level.
Not really. In fact, at least two of the parts you can just glide over in about 30 seconds. And one of the other parts you can just fly over in about 20 seconds thanks to being Omega.
Are you going to die and have to start over?
No! God, no! God. Run for your life, Silver!
You made it.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, zero rings, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And I'm surrounded by random fireball shooting bats.
Silver's inner monologue.
No rings, oh god.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no. Please, Jesus God, rings! Thank God!
You touched that fireball.
That was so close. Oh my God.
Well,
I nearly pissed myself there. I am serious.
At least something interesting finally happened.
My... You see me swerving back and forth to avoid random fireballs?
It's like you're playing. It's like you're playing Rogue Squadron 3. If anyone's played that game,
I have. I just don't get the reference.
you know how in Rogue Squadron 3 there are foot missions, and the fastest way to walk is to zigzag back and forth and look like an idiot while doing so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kind of reminds me of Mass Effect 1, where the entire combat system revolves around people running around like idiots so that shooter controls don't work on a console anymore. Thank God for target assist. I know that was
Agreed to that unbearably dark room again. Yay.
Except now the lights break when you try to activate them.
And the lava textures just blend in with the ground, making the game look even worse.
Huh?
If you look at the things coming out of the ground, you can see where the lava texture going up them starts.
Huh.
It looks horrible.
To quote the angry video game nerd, what were they thinking making this level dark?
Apparently they were thinking it would impede your vision in some way. I'm having no trouble seeing where the next platform is. Oh, that was a switch for a platform to go backwards. How convenient. Why would I ever want to go backwards?
In case you want to be a klepto and try and get more silver medals.
But I would have already gotten all the silver medals over there if I were being a klepto.
True.
I know we said this a lot, but I really do love the soundtrack of this game. One chord sounds pretty badass.
Well, the problem is this level's too long, and I get sick of the song by the time I reach the end.
I can't wait until November. I need a game to come out that reminds me why I even like this goddamn Hedgehog. There are only so many times replaying levels from Sonic Unleashed can do that for you.
Well, then you can replay Sonic Adventure 2!
No, Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't do it for me, I'm sorry. It's a good game, I just don't like replaying it all that much.
And the purple fireball just bounced right off. And it did it again.
This is such a great game.
How did they screw this up so badly?
Yep, in the lava you go. Oh my god, no rings. Hey, look,
That reminds me, the flying ability of Silver's glide, like you can fly in the actual cutscenes. There should be a way to like dip up and down while you glide as well. I don't know. I thought that'd be somewhat fun. Because if you glide when you're at a
kinetic flight, god damn it.
Because it's like every time you glide when you've just like fallen right below a cliff, there's nothing you can do. You can't get up.
Okay. You know something? I'm gonna say it. That there are a lot of times where these alternate gameplay styles could have been used in an effective way. where people wouldn't have complained about them being too slow because there would have been a new way to get speed. Like with Silver, you could have had high-speed psychic abilities like being able to fly and that kind of thing. Or with the Werehog, you could have been doing all that acrobatic Spider-Man bullshit. But no. They all had to be slow and clunky. I guess that was the reason they implemented them in the first place, but still. It makes you think, like, how fun would this be if they had done it right?
Not very, because the level design is still terrible, but at least it would have been more tolerable.
Well, the level design being done right is part of doing it right. Like, if the level design had been better, too.
Maybe my monitor's too dark, but I can't see anything going on right now.
I see a big purple thing in the heat coming from the ground, but that's about it. And if you think this is bad, wait until I get my Mirror's Edge Ross up.
Come on, throw a big thing that I can catch and throw back at you. Thank you.
Playing tennis with Ganon?
I guess. I can just picture Silver playing tennis. Like using psychokinesis to maneuver the ball into his racket and stuff.
Was Silver playable in Sega Superstars Tennis?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Well, I know he's not in All-Stars Racing.
I just can't bring myself to care one way or another. They put Big the Cat in All-Stars Racing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Why?
Playable character.
Why the hell?
Maybe because they realize it's the only chance we'll actually be able to put him in something.
They also put Shadow on his Shadow the Hedgehog motorcycle, which got a lot of people upset.
Really? What?
Well, they're in a car when they can run fast, so...
No, I mean, they literally used the motorcycle from Shadow the Hedgehog, a game most fan base hates. At least it made more sense than giving Sonic a random car. And to be fair, Shadow looks pretty badass on the motorcycle. It's just that the motorcycle controlled like shit in the actual game.
Oh, in the Shadow the Hedgehog game, it was useless. You could run faster than the motorcycle.
You could jump off the motorcycle and ram it into enemies, I think.
No, you couldn't even run into enemies when you were on the motorcycle. If you ran into like one of those sludge things on the street, it would still hurt you. Like,
no, I mean, jump off the motorcycle before it hit something. Why you would want to, I don't know, because just straight up homing attacking is faster. Come on, do your stupid shockwave move.
Look, it's a giant flaming ball.
A flame core, if you will.
Yes, we're having to result to the lowest common denominator.
How's Johnny doing, by the way?
He's sick.
I think he collapsed into a coma while we weren't looking. Get well soon, Johnny. Wow, no reaction. He might just be in a coma. Let me check. He's still in the call, right? Yes, he's still in the call. Did he fall asleep like I did in that one Mega Man playthrough? Johnny.
No, it wasn't that one Mega Man 1 playthrough. It's Mega Man 1 playthrough.
Hey, Johnny. Earth to Johnny. Brain scratch to Johnny.
He's had a big day.
Oh, look, now we're on top of the giant flaming ball.
Good thing it's not burning Silver's feet.
We're handling it. Yeah, that's the best I can do, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sure Silver's used to it at this point.
Just as I expected.
What were you expecting out of a giant flaming ball, Silver?
Well, he apparently knew there was going to be a silver medal in there.
The steam is so disorienting. Finally, that's the way What exactly is steaming? The steam is spawning out of nowhere.
Oh, thank God, it's finally the end of the level.
Thank God.
Almost done.
So no more levels. We're moving on to the final boss of Silver Story.
Huzzah! Look at all the rings you have and nothing to spend them on.
Well, looks like Johnny is going to miss the epic final boss against Iblis. Phase 3, bitches.
Iblis, this time I'll finally stop you.
What do you mean Phase 3? He does the exact same shit as he did in Phase 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Iblis Phase 3 looks so retarded. It's also like, God, what is that thing in his back? And his arms look like they were ripped out of the original Gundam series.
He's wearing protection. He knows what you did to him last time. He's got some extra armor. So.
Why? His
Maybe
weak point
his
was the
weakness
armor
is
last time.
armored shoulder, or the armored arm, or maybe it's the armored chest.
Maybe it's the armor that has armor on it. Well, you plunked him in the head.
So it's still the armored head. How disappointing.
Try to keep him away from here.
And really, this isn't that much different from the first boss fight of the game.
You pick shit up and you throw it at him. It's the same stuff you've been doing all game.
Except that it hits you a little more often this time.
Oh,
and there's
whoop-de
epic
fucking
music
do.
behind.
And Blaze continues to run around and do nothing.
What is he doing? Meditating?
Kagebushin no Jutsu?
I don't know if anyone's seen Jackie Chan Adventures, but Koi Wai Zai Kai Zao.
One more thing. Yes, I've seen the show. That's the only thing I remember. One more thing.
The first season was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
I love that cartoon.
And then it quickly dissolved into we have to collect more magic MacGuffins every season.
One more thing.
Well, Jackie Chan is practically a cartoon character as it is, so why not?
And yes, this is a timed boss. If you don't hit him fast enough, he will destroy the footholds. Booga, booga,
Yeah.
booga, booga, booga. Don't come over here and land on my head and hit me.
Maybe the big green eye on his forehead is a weak point. I'm not sure. The player might not be able to figure that out. We need to add a big green fuck me light just to emphasize the point.
I love it how Iblis just goes, rah, and he just stands there so you can climb him. Like, what was he? Don't you trying to scare Silver?
I love how Iblis is able to take down the platform by lazily, very gently putting his hands on it.
More giant flaming balls.
I wonder how I should handle this situation. A large enemy is throwing a very large fireball at me. Maybe I should hold down the telekinesis button until I catch it, and then throw it back at him. The game has been training me to do this for the last 10 levels.
It would be so epic if it weren't so easy. Like, all you do is stand there, hold R, throw back.
First time I played this, I didn't even know I could catch that. My reasoning was like, surely the game wouldn't let me catch something so huge. But I stand corrected.
Instead of doing all these worthless attacks, why doesn't he just take out the platform from the get-go?
Video game logic.
And there he goes doing Shadow Jutsu again.
I love how the savage, mindless monster will do hand signs to do his shockwave attack. I'm just, why? It makes no sense.
Why? He's a Narutard, that's why.
Ah, well, it makes more sense than I thought. Okay. Suddenly everything makes sense.
So the entire game makes sense because Iblis is a Narutard.
Yeah. It explains
Works for me.
everything. It explains all the plot holes.
I got a
really
headache.
Going to end now? Is it really? Because I see we only have about 30 seconds left in the video. There's another rock over to your right. Not that that would finish him off, but still.
Or will it?
No, it will.
Yeah.
Swing, bada, 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 bada. Swing,
Swing,
I wonder-
bada, 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 swing, bada, bada, swing, bada.
It's a
He's got it,
fastball!
He's got it.
Yeah, totally didn't see that coming, did you?